Hey friends, welcome in to T's Crafty Ranch. How are you all today on this great Thursday? I am doing well. It is raining in my neck of the woods. Who would have thought? It's rained every day or afternoon the last several days. So anyway, how are you all today? I am so excited to be here with you. I do not have a seasonal craft for you today. I have been working out in the garage today, doing some cutting, and I have a baby shower this weekend, and I was planning on making these, and I thought, hey, why not just come live and do this with you. So hello, my friend Miss Tanya from Simply Monarch. How are you today, friend? I thought let's just go ahead and go live and do some crafting and some chatting and all of those kinds of things. So that's what we're going to do. Tell me how you are when you hop on, or what's happening for you. I'm going to get some tape. And so really, again, this craft today is just going to be some painting. Nothing super exciting, but I think it's sometimes it's fun to just get on and do some chatting. So what I've done is you can buy these on Etsy, Amazon, all of those kinds of things. I just kind of did my own because it's easy to do your own. And so this one, I'm just going to grab the numbers here. I haven't even, so what I did, sorry, my mind's going crazy, 90 to nothing here. I went ahead and painted my board before I cut everything out. And then I cut it out on the laser. Hi, Miss Brenda. Welcome in to T's Crafty Ranch. I cut these out, or I painted them, then I cut them out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over them with a darker paint. So this is what this looks like. I just went ahead and we're going to leave this brown. This is obviously number 2, and then you flip it over and it's number 1. I'm putting 2 discs together because several reasons. I am a mom. My kids are grown, but I do know sometimes you put things places and you're like, what on earth did I do with that? And so I thought the least amount of items that mom can have, the better. So I decided to glue them. I need another 2. Where's my other 2? I may have to go back and do some more cutting because I don't see my other 2. How weird is that? Anyway, you know, sometimes you just have so much stuff. So I thought I would do these 2-sided, and that way it would alleviate some of the items mom had to keep track of. Oh, I don't need, what is this one? Oh, this is for the 10. There we go. I don't need 12. I got it right there. There we go. Okay. And because this one is for 1 year. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to do these in a darker color, leaving this color. And then the nursery is a bear theme. So I did these cute little bears, and they're going to go on like this. So that's what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with, I'm using burnt umber. And there are two different burnt umbers. There's burnt umber and this is burnt umber, and that's not the one I wanted. I want traditional burnt umber because it's darker. Got a little booger on there. And let me just show you. I don't know if you can really see, but this one's lighter than that one. And I want the darker one. So we're just going to go ahead. That's too big of a thing to paint. We're just going to go ahead and paint these numbers, paint by number. Not really, but and I will probably go ahead and do a couple coats on them just so that they have a nice dark rich color. Thanks, Tanya. So let's just do some chatting. Remember, if you are not a part of T's Crafty Ranch VIP group, which I did not send out a notification today. I started to, and I looked in Messenger and I got distracted by a message. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So my goal is, let's just put it that way, my goal is to send out just a quick little, I guess you would call it a text on Messenger when I get ready to go live, or you know, if I might be running a special, and if you're in that VIP group, then you will get notified of the special first. So that kind of thing is a benefit for being in the VIP group. And how do you get there? Just just right now in the message part or comment area, write VIP, and I will get you added in there. That's all it is. And I promise I will not spam you. I will not send silly messages to you. It's really just for me to let you know when I'm live and if I'm running a special or anything like that. Hey, Miss Ann. Oh, thanks, Brenda. I appreciate it. It took me a minute to figure out what you were meaning when you said I did it for you. Thank you. Yeah, I went on there to do that, and then my eye caught a message, and then I was done. Yeah, that's how I roll sometimes. Hey, Miss Ann. Good afternoon, my dear friend. We are making, I just realized I'm not on the camera. We are making this baby milestone thing. I'm glad that was not a thing when I had kids, because I'll be honest with you, I would not have been able to, I would not have been able to keep up with it. Oh my goodness, it would not have happened in my world. But I think it's a great idea, especially for people who can keep up with it. So we have those painted dark. I'm going to dry them real quick. Oh, thank you for lassoing, Brenda. I appreciate it. So I'm kind of excited to do these. I am planning, I have a little, as you've probably heard me say, a consignment booth. And so I thought I would get these done and see how they turned out, and then I'll probably add them, do a couple and add to my booth in the in the store, in the boutique. So I think these are going to turn out really cute. Oops. Also remember, for anybody commenting, I will, at the end of the live, I will do the wheel of names, and your names will go into that, and I will send happy mail. And then at the end of the month, I'll put everybody's name from the whole month into the wheel of names and draw for a desktop little vacuum that is so cute, this little guy. Brenda, I'm right there with you, girlfriend. I had great intentions with the first one. I didn't even try with the second one. Nope, not happening. And you know, the thing is, I know for sure my second one could care less if he had a baby book or not. And David has no clue, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, there's the dark. I like them dark. So, well, I'm not going to put it on there just yet. Let's dry these. And then we're going to work on our little bears. And same with us. Same with us. I remember we always had that mark on how tall we were. Okay, so now these little bears, aren't they just the cutest? What I'm going to do with those is I'm going to use a marker, and this marker is, I don't know what kind of marker it is, Tombow. I have no idea where I got it. Probably, not Hobby Lobby, maybe Michael's, but maybe Pop Shelf. And so I'm just going to color in his eyes. So you can see his little eyes. Let me find one that's not done. Okay, so we're just going to brighten him up, and then I'm going to color in his ears. But you can get markers like this different places, Walmart, probably Target. I just don't know where I got this one. And I'll be honest with you, some people are like, oh, you know, this marker's the best or whatever. And I think it's just your preference. And for me, I don't really have a preference. And I'm going to do his little nose. I just kind of see them, and I'll get them here and there. And this one has, I could probably use this. So it has this kind of a tip and then this kind of a tip. That's what I like about this marker. And here is our cute little bear. Isn't he sweet? So what I will do when I finish with all of these and get them all done, then I will put a sealer on them. So that will just kind of help help them look a little brighter, all those things. There we go. I'm going to try this. That one works better on that. Okay, So here's our other one. I'm going to do a few more, and then our Michael's, you know, and the Michaels, our local Michaels, the last few times I've been in there, I have been disappointed as well. It just doesn't seem to have as much. There's a Michael's that's south of me, about 45 minutes. Now, I haven't been in there for a while, but they seemed to usually have more things than our local one. And I think, well, I can't remember if that Michael's has fabric or not. Yes, I saw your comment about this little bear. He is super cute, isn't he? Hi, Sue. Thank you for watching. You're trapped, you know. That's fun though, right? Nap trapped. Okay. So here's this one. I know they're all the same, aren't they? Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3. Let's do a couple more, and then we will start putting this together. If you are, so 3 of my crafting friends are on here. Sue from Potter's Crafty Corner, and Tanya from Simply Monarch, and Brenda from Be So Crafty. So if you are not following any of them, I encourage you to go over and follow them. They all do, well, Simply Monarch and Be So Crafty and we do wood cutouts and that kind of thing. And then Sue from Potter's, she does some things a little different, but I encourage you to go over and give her a follow as well. She does some really fun, a lot of styling with her things. I'm not good at the styling part. Oh, hey Tish, welcome in. How are you today? Tish is another one of my crafting friends, so go over and give her a follow as well at TLC's Country Creations by Tish. Girl, that's a mouthful. Did I ever finish my thought about commenting and then Happy Mail? I don't remember if I did or not. Okay, so let's go ahead, and these are dry. So let me just kind of show you. This is what it's going to look like. It's really simple, but very cute in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. I'm going to do, I'm using Stick Fast, and we're just going to put this little guy down. And then we're going to put this little bear on. I think I told you that the nursery theme is bears, so that's why I went with the bear. Look at that. So stinking cute. Okay, and then I'm going to wait to flip that over. So let's do, those aren't glued together. So let's do 3. And I am not putting the number of bears. So this is 3 months. So this only gets one little bear. Only one bear on each one. And honestly, y'all, I'm not worried of which side I put it on. I don't think it has to be that uniform. Look, so cute. Oh my gosh. And I have this one glued together. So this one is 10 months. If you wouldn't mind, and you think about it, I know Brenda's, my mother-in-law, said that she did earlier. She lassoed. So if you wouldn't mind lassoing and just letting your friends know about T's Crafty Ranch and my live. So cute. Now, I know that some of these, the bear is barely going to fit. Ha! Barely. Got it. Thanks, Alicia. But so adorbs. Isn't it cute? And these are really just going to be just like this. I'm not going to add any other embellishments on them because they don't really need it, right? Oh, I see some hearts. Thank you so much for giving me those hearts. I appreciate it. Okay. I also have the one that says, hello, my name is. And then we'll just write that. That'll just be written on there. And then this one, where we'll put the one, for his first birthday. I didn't do the one with the weight and all of that kind of stuff. If she does end up wanting it, I'll do it for her. Okay, so here we have the 2 months, and you flip it over and there's 1 month. So it makes it a little bit easier that, like I said, I would lose stuff. The other thing is I'm going to put this in here, I'll show you. Hold on. I have some of these. I need to get probably a smaller one that's maybe about this size that all of these will fit in, and then I will put on here baby milestone or something, some wording on here so that they know what that is. And that will help keep everything contained as well. And it will be easy to find. Hi Marie, how are you, friend? All right, and here we go. You know, these are, I think I've said this, they're just very plain, but so adorable. So adorable. All right, I haven't put all of these together, but let's just keep on crafting and chatting. Thanks, Alicia. I think it's cute as well. So if you know anybody having a baby, I can definitely hook you up with these. And the fun thing to me about these is they could be customized. Thank you, Anne. You know, for like this is a boy. This little guy is a boy. So, and I know they're doing a bear theme, but if it was a girl, we could definitely do some pink or, you know, or even if, you know, this one we could have done a dark blue, or just customizing is the word I'm looking for. Customizing. And there's that one. Loving it, loving it. Did I do the back? Nope. Need to do the back of number 9. So again, I am going to put these on my website, but if you know of anybody that would want these, whoops, this is 6. I can definitely work on them. Oh, Marie, I'm sorry. I'm glad crafting helps, though. All right, I need to do some more of these little guys. I had so much fun making these little bear faces. It really makes me want to go on and find more of these little things and do more of them. How many of you, when you're concentrating, when you're really concentrating on something, you can't talk? Right? At least for me, if I'm really concentrating, I have a hard time talking. When my husband's concentrating, he sticks his tongue out. Oh, look, there's one already done. All right, let's do the little pieces. That rain happened and now it's gone. It came and went. I wanted to also tell you guys, I've mentioned this a few times on my lives, but in September I'm having Fall Fab Fun, and that is 5 days of crafting. So we'll do one craft every day, 5 days of crafting, and they'll be all fall crafts. I was reading I was reading Tisha's comment. Sorry about that. So all fall crafts, some will be lasers, some will be traditional crafts. And next week I will have a few of those to show you what we will be crafting. I'm not going to craft them next week because I want to craft them with you during that time. But Next week will be the last week to grab that kit, I think, because my calendar back there is still on January. Oh, Lordy. Because I will need to get those put out, mailed and all the things. And Anne, if you're still on here, I checked this morning and your package should be coming, I can't remember, today or tomorrow, one of the two. So fall fab fun. Fall fab fun. It is $60. And so that makes it like $12 a craft. That is a steal, my friends. It'll come with everything you need except for the wood. Not the wood. That would be really bad. Everything but the wood. I'm sending you everything but the wood. You have to get your own wood. Just kidding. Everything but the paint and glue. I'm not sending paint and I'm not sending glue. I will tell you maybe what colors I'm going to be planning to use. But that would be subject to change. Okay, so let's glue one on here. So yes, $60 for 5 crafts. And you can find that kit, or that you can sign up for that at teescraftyranch.com. And I will be doing them on Facebook. I will not be doing Zooms. You have to pay for Zooms and to have it more than 30 minutes or 45 or something like that. So here's this one, and we gotta, y'all. We gotta put the bear on. And he may stick off just a little bit because I didn't plan that right. But I think that's okay. We're just going to let him stick off a little bit. So I didn't plan it right. His little ear's going to stick off. See how his little ear sticks off a little. But that's going to be fine. So what I'll do is I will plan this one so that his little ear will stick off there as well. So we'll just do it that way, and you can't even tell. I think it's either Tish or Tammy, one of them always says there's a way to fix it, right? That's right, sis. You got it. But I will at least send you an idea of what paint colors I'm thinking of using. I'm assuming that most people who are going to sign up for the Fall Fab Fun are going to be people who have paints anyway, but there we go. Boop, boop. Look, and I didn't color that one. Stink-a-rooney. Stink, stink, stink. Do y'all have any questions? It seems kind of weird that I'm doing a craft that is not a seasonal craft, but it's kind of fun, isn't it? All right, there's our little bear. So cute. Let's get these last two done, 7 and 8. Oh, there you go. No mistakes, just making it unique. Yeah, it does give it some character, just having it off just a little bit. I think so. I had thought about that on some of them, but I didn't want to do it on very many, you know, because then if it got bumped or things like that. And 8. Like I said, I will do a seal on these as well. Oops, I need to... The other thing, if you are local to me, if you live in the Killeen area, Temple, I just need these two. I am doing a craft workshop, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday in Temple. And you can go on my website and sign up for it. It's going to be a fall banner. So it's going to be a fun day. It is from 3 to 5. And the last time I did that, we had so much fun with the ladies. We laughed and giggled so much. It was a fun group of ladies. So if you are interested in that, I don't have a sample here because I took it to the store, but you can definitely look that up on T's Crafty Ranch. And I'll be sharing those things again on my page. All right, we are almost finished. Almost finished. I need to run and grab my, did y'all see the candy corn I finished yesterday? I think it turned out so cute. Let me go grab it real quick. Hold on, hold on. I have it in my picture taking station. Look at this cute candy corn. I so love how this turned out. So, isn't it cute? I have a few things I still want to do to it. I want to brush some black on here, which I might do before when I get all of this done. All right, so we are all finished except for me gluing everything together, the fronts and the backs, and making the little bag for them. But did they not turn out the cutest? I think they are adorable, and it didn't really take that long to put them together, did it? Pretty quick. So I have all the months. I have my name is, and then this one is 1 year. 1 year and my name is. So isn't that kind of funny that this is the beginning, my name is, and then this, you go the whole year and then flip it over and 1. So cute. Thank you all for joining me. Oh, Anne, did you see it now? Sorry, you haven't. Here it is. Oh, you said I love it. Isn't it cute? So fun, so easy. This also is in my on my website, teascraftyranch.com. So thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I appreciate it. I originally said I was going to come on today and do a candy corn, but I knew I needed to do this, and I thought, well, let's go ahead and work on that. So I think next week I'm going to do some more candy corns. I have about 2 more projects in my brain that I want to do. So I think next week that's what we're going to work on, is some more candy corns. So thank you all for joining me. I may come live tomorrow. I don't know. Just kind of going with the flow, my friends. But usually I don't on Friday. But I might come up with something and decide to come live. So again, if you want to be part of the VIP group and be the first to know, comment VIP, and I will get you added in there. And thank you for Brenda from Be So Crafty for sending out that notification for me today. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great Thursday, and I will chat with you later. Bye.